Improving fitness isn't just about training harder or training smarter. It's actually more about resting and recovery. Your training enhancements come from the recovery phase between each training session. So if you're not recovering and you're not resting properly, we're actually going to find that you're not going to benefit your performances really, really well. So an athlete can go out and absolutely smash themselves every single training session, but if they don't get that optimal recovery, they're not going to see the performance benefits that they need. Now, there's lots of ways that we can look at rest and recovery, and we can look at a model of training load and training overload, which we'll do at a different time. But looking at simple measures such as what your waking heart rate is will give you a very, very good understanding of whether you're recovering on a day-to-day basis. So by waking up 5 or 10 minutes before you're actually going to get up, putting your heart rate on or having a monitor that constantly records your heart rate and looking at your lowest value for a minute every morning, we should get a baseline. If you're not recovering properly between those training sessions, you will find your heart rate will start elevating on a day-on-day basis. If you're ill, that heart rate might really spike. And so again, I tend to say to an athlete, once we've determined a baseline, if your heart rate is about 5 beats above baseline, it probably means you're not recovered fully, and therefore you need to either add an extra rest day or modify your session down. If that heart rate is over 10 beats above baseline, the chances are you're going to get ill if you're not already ill, and so it might need 2 or 3 days recovery. But by starting to look at elements like your recovery heart rate in the morning will give us a much better understanding of how well you're recovering. There are other things that clearly will have an impact on rest and recovery: nutrition, sleep, hydration, warm down, warm up. But the first element is to build the best and optimal recovery that you can do, and in a simplified fashion try and get a better understanding of if you are recovering properly.